Hi guys, it's Sarah from Losing It For Me 42 with my week, I think it's 29 update? I think it's 29. It'll be in the description, or the title. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on October 26, 2016. My high weight was 389 and that was in April of 2016. My surgery weight in October was 324. I came at you last week at 254.8. And on Wednesday, which was my weigh-in day, today is Friday, I am very behind. On Wednesday, I was 252.6, maybe? It was a 2.6 pound loss. No, so 4.4, I think. I don't know. Man, it's early, people. I know it was a 2.6 pound loss. So, yay. That was really good since I had a really crappy week. I didn't eat, so much bad food, just as, a lot of food. I also found, Skinny Pop makes mini rice cakes, but they're not rice cakes, they're popcorn cakes. If you have a chip craving, it's perfect. It's got that just pop it in your mouth and it crunches thing. It's so good. They're good. I really like them. I like them too much. I'm probably never going to get them again because I like them too much. And I got a giant bag at Sam's where I found it, and of course all I've been doing is rah, 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 rah. So yeah, I've tried to portion them out. I have no self-control when it comes to them. So yeah. But I did well this week. So it is what it is. I have been so super busy between working overtime at work, lots of overtime at work, and rushing home to do stuff around the house because my cousin is coming to visit and stay with me this weekend, which is incredibly exciting for me. Mostly because people don't come to stay with me. I have other family in the area-ish. They're about an hour or so away. And when family comes up to New York, they usually stay with them. But because so much family's coming, my cousin was like, hey, I'll stay with you. And I was like, that's awesome. So she's coming to stay with me, her and 2 teenage boys. Yeah. So I went shopping yesterday and I bought all the food. Just trying to make sure I had lots of snacks. I had stuff that teenage boys would eat. I had, breakfast and lunch and all sorts of stuff. And yeah, it was a lot of food. I didn't realize how little I buy now until I actually had the big grocery cart instead of the tiny grocery cart, and it had lots of stuff in it, and I was like, yeah, this is what I used to, and the price came up and I was like, fuck. And I was like, yeah, this is how I used to shop. And I was like, oh boy, do we not shop as much anymore. So yeah, but I've been really excited that my cousin's coming because she's kind of considering surgery, and she's mentioned a few times she's the only family member I've told about my surgery, because I know that she's interested, and it'll be really great to have her over and private and be able to privately talk in person about it and have, like, you know, any questions that she has about it or concerns or anything like that, I can talk to her about it. And I'm really excited that I can talk to somebody in person about it who's interested, because I find a lot of the times I just talk and, like, the very few people who know who I can talk to, I, like, talk and they're just like, okay, Sarah, you don't need to give us all this detail. I'm like, I want to talk about it. So that'll be fun. She's also a terrible influence on me. We're pretty terrible influences together. So that will be interesting. What are they doing? But kind of better that I did a late update, because usually we like to drink together. We like to have our wine and talk for hours and hours and hours. But I won't be able to drink because I'm on antibiotics. I got another UTI. I woke up yesterday and I got into the car and I was like, I have pain. Like pressing, bloating pain. And as the day went on, it progressively got worse, and I was like, yeah, I remember this from the last time I got a UTI. And I've never, before surgery, I never had UTIs, ever. I ended up in the hospital, in the emergency room, because I was in so much pain, and I didn't know what it was. So I wasn't going to take lunch yesterday, but I was like, no, I'm going to go to urgent care and get me some antibiotics. And that's what I did. Thankfully, I'm already feeling better. Yay. But it also means that I can't drink this weekend. Which will be... She's going to be so pissed. But I mean, you know, it's a good thing. I'll stay maybe on track. My house is also filled with carbs right now. There's crackers and there's chips. I didn't get like sweets or anything like that. But there's a lot of crackers and chips. There's bread. We haven't had bread in the house. Like, we have wraps, but we don't actually have like bread in the house. Full sugar sodas in the house, lots of stuff. It's gonna be an interesting weekend. Yeah, so I'm really super excited that she's coming. I'm really looking forward to, we already have like plans to go and be active, and you know, that'll be really nice. Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. I've been having a lot of mental issues, still struggling with, and I think it's going to be a struggle for a very long time, with my body and how I view my body. I got a full-length mirror, and I really like to stand in front of it and pick my body apart. I'll like lean over, I'll lean back, I'll like pull stuff up, I'll like, you know, just going like, all over. And as I've explored my body, it's been both positive and negative at times. I'm still having a very large problem with my pannus. My lower belly is just, it's bad. Like, and one of the things that was kind of good is that I realized it's really a lot of excess skin. It's really a lot of excess skin. Like, it's starting to get wrinkly, but it's not really all that wrinkly. And what I really realized is that all of the fat that's still in there is just going towards the bottom. Gravity is pulling it down, and it's stretching out that area so it looks much bigger than it actually is. So, you know, it's definitely something that I'm struggling with, and, you know, I totally have the mental mind stuff of like, well, if it wasn't there, I'd probably be like 2 sizes smaller, and I probably would. And it's hard for me. What's really hard for me is I'm in a size 20 jeans now, and I'm really excited about that, except I have to, and this is the same way every time that I get into a new size, is I'm really excited and then I get really depressed about it because I have to wear long shirts to cover up my lower belly because it doesn't fit the pants. Like, everything else fits. And I'm like, it fits, my waist fits, my legs fit, and they're tight on my legs, and it looks nice. It makes my chicken legs look nice and small. And then there's the penis, and I'm like, it's just huge. And it's not all in my head because my boy, like, I'll go out and I'll show my boyfriend like new jeans that I get or whatever, and he'll look at me and go like, you need a longer shirt. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I was hoping that it was just in my head, but it's not. So that's been a struggle. And it's hard every single time that I change sizes, like shrink down into a new size. I'm like, yay! So, like, it's like by the time that my panties looks good in a pair of jeans, they're falling off of me. And I think this has been my issue for a long time, is especially with pants. It's like I've always worn like super big pants because of that, because it doesn't look good in anything, you know. So it's been a struggle. I'll get through it, guys. It's hard. But in general, things have been going pretty well. Just a lot. Just so busy. And eating. I'm eating so much. I want to eat so much. And eating when I'm not hungry, too, has been an issue. I'm going to try... When I do liquids, I tend to do liquid days and then have dinner. Mostly because if I don't, my calories are super, super low and I get like dizzy and all sorts of stuff. So I find I at least need to eat some kind of dinner. Just to kind of keep my calories up enough. So I'm going to try that and see if that helps any, to kind of curtail this excessive eating. Like sit with my hunger and really kind of, you know, be mindful of it, be aware of how I feel and what I really want, and, you know, that kind of thing. But I don't have super restriction. I wish I did. I know some people said that like 6 months they got super restriction. I don't. No super restriction. No changes in that at all. But yeah, so making do. Okay, guys. Oof. Sorry, back. My back has been really bad lately. I don't know if it's just all this rain or what, but it's pissing me off, and it's making everything so difficult. I haven't been to the gym. It's bad. It's super, super bad. But I hope everyone who is at FSG, oh God, I can't do it. Everyone who's in Portland is having a great and wonderful time. I'm so envious. I am loving all of the pictures of the meetups and everyone hanging out together, and I'm so happy everyone's having fun, and I hope everyone's trip is amazing. Until next time, guys. Bye.